And good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the Dating Diaries with Raquel and Brittany. Hello, ladies.
Hello.
You know what I haven't heard from Brittany is say it right. I miss it. I miss it. It's your tagline. That's who you are.
It is, isn't it?
You know, people will be like, say it right.
Say it right or don't. I forgot it.
Oh my God.
did I say it
That is
right?
your tagline. How could you forget it?
No, say it right or don't say it.
That's
at all.
right. Oh,
Yeah.
God. Well, welcome back. Welcome back. We still have our wonderful guest joining us. We have the lovely Savannah. Hello, lovely.
Hello.
And we still have Mr. Z.
Hello.
All right. So we left off with talking about transgender dating. And we were talking about it. You know, men who become women, would guys date, or women becoming men, and would women date? And we had a lengthy discussion and everything. And then after that show, it was very funny how everybody got on their phones to Google what a woman would look with a male appendage and what a male would look with a female vag. We call them vag castle. It's a play on Picasso, so just let you all know. So let's go ahead and continue where we left off. I'm going to start with you, Brittany.
We left off. First, wait, hold on. We didn't look at Vagisco, whatever you
Oh,
call
you
it.
didn't? Oh, my God.
No, we did not.
No, yeah.
Okay, we did not. Okay, so
I
we
was like-
we looked at the appendage, though? Is that what we
We
were looking
did, and honestly, it's pretty impressive.
Yeah, it was pretty.
I was like,
cool.
then we said kind of like, how much would that cost? And then we saw a really nice big one, and we're like, does it cost more if the inches are much bigger? I don't know. It was, I mean,
10,000 per inch.
Is that what it is?
I don't know,
That's
but
going rates?
honestly,
Crazy.
it was a very.
It was
looked
impressive. So
it was pretty
so
nice
you would
looking.
feel comfortable dating somebody with that?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, if it looked like that down there, and it was and they were a 10. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't even care if it was a 5. To be honest,
Really?
Wow. That's
Oh, wow. Okay. What about you, Raquel? What do you think? You saw it?
About the visuals we just witnessed right now.
Yeah.
At first, I didn't know what I was looking at because I'm like, what? But then I just saw some that actually looked like, an actual penis. And I'm like, whoa. And you know what? They're
nice.
not small.
No.
They're actually surprisingly big.
So would you consider it now?
No.
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 Okay.
It's still not sexually appealing to me.
More for me, honey. More for me.
There you go.
Pass it over to you.
Pass the dookie to the left hand side. No.
Yeah, I know. But no, I
But
mean,
would it not? Is it not appealing because that person was a woman, or just because it's not
I
visually
think it's the
appealing?
whole mental thing that
Ah.
it's not a man.
Oh,
You know, I don't know. There's just something about a man, because I'm such a man's man. Like, well, hold on. Hold on. I love a guy who's
Okay.
like a real guy. A
Well,
man's man.
let me ask you. There are some transgender women that are now men that are more manly than men I know. So
But the idea that
Okay.
I mean, it's preference.
that's
I mean,
preference. That's
I mean,
understandable.
I just
You
that's
don't,
not what
you're not saying that
enjoy.
you hate them. You're just
Oh,
saying that
no.
that's
Why
not what
would
you
I?
prefer. You
Yeah.
respect it. You still think that it's great.
Yes.
And if anybody else does it, that's fine.
Thank you for talking for me, but yes, I do.
Damn.
That's what I think.
Just trying to assist.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, what you said.
Well, thank you very much. Now, so we saw these appendages. We obviously know that the cost is pretty high to get something
How
like
much
that
is
done.
it?
I'm going to assume.
Did we look that up,
I don't know.
Mr. Z? Did we look it up?
No, I didn't look up.
No. Okay.
Let's just assume that it's expensive.
It
Because
is.
it,
I'm sure it is.
I'm thinking you're going to Thailand
No.
or
I think
Turkey
you
or.
can do it here.
Well, I think it would be more expensive here than it would be abroad.
yeah.
Everybody seems to be going abroad for a lot of these medical procedures, and there's reasons for that. And I think the number one reason is because it's financial, and I also think that people in other countries are more accepting of it, unlike us Americans who are not or could learn a little bit more from other countries.
Accepting of what? I'm sorry.
Being transgender, going through the
Oh.
whole process.
I thought for some reason I was thinking plastic surgery. Like, no,
Oh,
we
yeah,
pretty
no,
are
I was like,
accepting
yeah,
with
we're
plastic
all, yeah.
surgery.
No, I'm talking about. Well, yeah, but I mean, when you're doing the process of changing,
Oh, okay.
you know, when a man is getting his augmentation,
Gotcha.
removing an appendage, and then getting the other thing done. I think other countries are far ahead of us when it comes to that, and they're more open to it.
I agree because I've seen videos and stuff like that. People talking about that it is so much more affordable in other places than here in the United States.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it's. But one of the things that I don't know, I wouldn't do it, but if a person goes overseas to do that, there's some risks because what if they go and to get that thing, the thing done, but they end up dying on the bed, or
It's no different than it is here.
they lose, or they take their organs out or something.
no,
What? Whoa.
So,
Well, you're not-
that has happened where they go to Turkey to get a BBL, and
They're missing a kidney.
they're missing organs, and yeah, I've heard of stories like that. I mean,
I'm gonna say it just depends on who you're going with and everything. It's just like here, you get what you pay for. If you get the lowest end doctor, you're gonna get the lowest end healthcare. And I'm gonna assume the same thing over there. I mean, I'm gonna say our lowest end would probably be their highest end. So if you went over there and you took 20 grand, I'm guaranteeing you're gonna get a really good doctor that's gonna take very good care of you in a very good hospital. That's my perspective.
cool.
I feel like we got too far away from
Yeah.
the I'm just gonna call it a penis. It was I don't know, appendage if that's what you're going with, but it was
The penis.
the penis.
The dick.
You know what? If that
The way you said
penis
it.
The dick.
loved me, I don't care if it was
Love me like
man-made
you
or
do.
natural. I'm okay with that. I'll make it happen. I'll write it regardless.
All right.
Love your openness there, Brittany.
Cheers to that,
Say
Brittany.
it right.
Cheers to
You heard that, Z? I could write stuff. Just kidding. Just kidding.
I
I love it, love it.
Tension with
That was very
If there was
forward.
an elephant in the room, he just left. He just left at this point. All right, so getting back to our stories and everything, and sorry for the sidetrack people about talking about this. It's very fascinating. It's very intriguing and everything, and we applaud for people becoming who they truly are. And if you feel that way, you know what? Cheers to you, because you're coming out to be the person you think you should be, and there is no judgment here.
No, I hate everyone.
I knew it.
Yeah. Doesn't matter where you are. I'm just kidding.
Okay, so Mr.
And we all stood quiet. Is that really true?
I know you're all looking at me like I'm supposed to be doing something here. Okay, so Mr. Z, thank you for coming back again and still answering all these crazy questions and everything. And Savannah, thank you for joining us once again.
You are so welcome.
All right, so ladies, what do you think about our new political tensions?
Oh.
Well, let me ask you this: do you think being political, whether you're Democrat or Republican,
Oh.
affects your dating ability?
Oh, I was about to say that was such a. It's just like
I know.
after talking about dick and pussy. Do you like Trump?
Well, no, I'm just curious because that is a thing. I mean, there are Democrats who will, the minute you find out that this other person's a Trump supporter, or you find out that this person's a liberal, all bets are off.
Yeah.
And the cursing and the yelling and the oh my God, I can't believe you.
I wouldn't date someone who is a Trumpster.
Okay, but-
Frumpster.
So no, but that's not the question. Is
Dumpster.
do you feel that the dating pool or the dating thing has changed now politically because of political
Yeah.
issues here?
Well, I think it's changed. I think it's been heightened because I think even since like you guys, like even
Right.
before you guys' time, I think like if you were voting for Nixon, people thought you were fucking crazy and they don't want to deal with you.
Right.
If you were voting for Bush, either or, they thought you were crazy. Reagan, Obama, certainly with certain racist people, and I think especially it just heightened more with Donald Trump because he just represented so many crazy things and ideals. So
Okay,
I
but
think I-
let's not go into the political part of this. It's just I'm just asking the question
So my
about.
political stand.
I'm confused as to what you're trying to ask.
So what I'm saying is, okay, so obviously
I thought
you.
we were responding appropriately.
I know, I was. I was talking about like.
no. It's just I feel like we're gonna be going way left really quickly, and I'm just trying to avoid
Left?
all
Why
that.
does it have to be left?
Or right, whatever you want to call it. So, Mike, the question
I
is,
go in loops.
and I just want to hear, I just want to hear a yes and no, and just tell me why real quick. I don't go into your political part. Just tell me why yes or no. So, once again, the question is, if you're a liberal Democrat or a liberal or a conservative Republican. And there's different type of Republicans right now because even within the Republican Party, there are people who do not support Donald Trump, and there are other people who do. But I'm just saying, would those people be on the table, off the table, the minute you find out?
Great question. So John McCain is such a great.
First of all,
Let's start with Mr. Z. Obviously, go ahead, Mr. Z. What do you think? Yes, no, and why?
As a friend, it just depends on the height and see. Because I've learned, so I did not vote for Orange Man. I don't really like him.
That's
Cheeto
not-
head.
No, hang on. Let me
Okay.
build up. I learned after just a strong emotional reaction to what's going on, especially that I didn't think he was gonna win by so much or even win in the beginning. I just felt I was just, I think like many people who didn't like him or don't like him, just heightened in the emotion and just pissed. And you were racist for voting for him. And I had to just kind of calm down and just realize for me, especially when I talked to one friend of mine who I very much cherish and I was trying to date, that I personally, and no disrespect to this person, they're misguided in their views.
Okay.
But they're not a shitty person. There is definitely a lot who are shitty. I worked in politics where they were
Right.
just dog shit. But with her and certain other people, I don't think you understand, at least personally, what I'm talking about and how incredible dangerous they are. But you're friends with trans people. You were dating someone who's Latino. You like Latino men. Like you're against a lot of other things, but I just don't think you're fully educated. So I don't think you are personally a bad person. Would I still date them? I don't know. I guess
It all depends.
it just depends on how strong you are. I think personally, I especially after the polls, I don't think I would.
Okay.
Just because it's just a heightened emotion. But I also hate extreme Trump people, but I also hate extreme left people. I don't think they're on the same
That's
of
fair.
evilness
That's fair.
and disgusting. But it's just like, dude, shut the fuck. Like, just be a good person. Who cares?
Okay, that's fair. I think that's fair. So if you found someone that did support Trump in a certain way, and but yet you had a great relationship, you would consider still dating them and try to have that relationship with them.
Depending on how hot
Well,
they are.
that's oh my God. So
here we go.
it's a yes or
I
no.
knew it.
No, probably not. I'll stay a good maintain. It just depends.
You
I
would
guess just kind of like your thing. If it was like, holy shit, we are connecting, but you're not a piece of shit about it.
Yeah.
I'll maybe.
Okay. All right. So we'll leave that one at that.
Okay.
Señorita Savannah.
I think it should be on your. I was a big dating app person when I was dating. Completely taken out.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Throw it us to single
Anyway.
women over here.
I think it should be on your dating profile so I can swipe appropriately. I'm not interested. No, thank you.
Okay.
They
Fair.
not like us. Keep it moving. Peace and blessings.
All right. And Raquel.
So I feel that no, I would not date someone that has a different political view as I. I do not like Cheeto head, and yeah, and like Savannah, I also have it on my profile.
Oh.
You know, I said please, no, do not reach out to me if you are a Trumpster frumster.
Okay.
So yeah.
All right. Fair enough. That's fair. And Brittany.
I don't even think about politics.
Oh my!
So as long as it doesn't come up, you're open to whatever.
Honestly, you know what? I'm at the point where I'm getting old and
Wow.
it's
Wow.
slim
Wow.
pickings, and
You-
I'm
you-
like,
Oh girl, no.
Look.
Actually, I'm gonna tell you, you shouldn't because you deserve better. In case you have like that crazy conservative Trump person, And whether
But
it's a
that's
girl
the
guy,
thing. Like, I don't think I meet those because we don't hang in the same crowd. We don't hang in the same
you'll be
places.
surprised that a
Yeah.
lot of Trump people go on Grindr and they swear they're straight. So like,
Honestly,
God.
it don't even bother. My brothers are Trump supporters, and they're my brothers, and I love them. And
Okay.
and we're cool. Like
Yeah.
to me, it's like your views are your views, and mine are mine.
Love
if,
that.
But if we could just get along and still vibe, and we're good, then we're good.
And we
You
can
know?
grind as we need to grind.
You know what I mean? I guess because in my family, you do have your lefts and your rights,
Right.
and we go and get together. and We
Yeah.
have the best parties, and
There you go.
we separate that.
I feel like if there's I think where I stand, like I think if you're just, I think it's two things. It's either if you're not a piece of shit, like I truly think you actually respect whether it's someone who wants to be trans and you think they deserve rights, or someone of different color, or someone of like just living their damn life. If you want that, but you still for some reason just like Trump, which I met, which is crazy for me, I'll be like, okay, I just think you just need more education. You're probably watching Fox News and be like, wow, they really sent condoms to the fucking. Oh my God, sorry.
It's so much. It's so much.
Look,
But
guys,
you know what,
go-
Brittany? I'm
You should not have brought this up already. Heated.
No, I just wanted the dating portion. I didn't want to get political, so I apologize to
I
everybody out
have
there
a really
about
quick
this.
question
No, I think that's a
for.
good question. It
for
has to do with
Brittany.
dating, but
Can I
Yeah.
ask a really quick question to Brittany?
Yeah.
And we can go to the next.
yes, my stomach
so really
hurts
quick.
and I'm gassy.
Oh, okay.
You're right.
Don't
Oh my
worry.
God.
I don't
Oh.
smell you, so you're okay. So, hey, Brittany, really quick. You said that your brothers are Trump supporters.
Yeah.
Now that he's doing all this stuff, what do they think about him?
That's the thing. We just don't talk about it. We know we know what we know. I know that I don't support that, and they support it. And if we talk about it, it turns into a whole argument.
So-
Okay.
So we just keep it like we're
Like
not
live in
doing it
ignorance
to-
a little bit. Well, not ignorance,
No,
but living.
look,
What's
everybody
it called?
has.
That sounded mean. I didn't mean like that. Like living. Fuck it, we're not gonna talk about. Like keep that positive.
Well, I mean, even when you're okay, let's.
put it in the closet.
Look, guys, it's all perspective.
I think it's.
I don't
Definitely.
think
Keep them in the
I think
closet.
Trump supporters have their point of views just like we have our point of views, and we get our information very differently. I'm not going to say who's right or wrong.
Honestly, what I feel like politics does is just separate people.
Yeah.
And and if we all just unite, dude, we can make so many changes as a whole. But politics separate us because they want to control us.
Well, I understand that.
That's
I
all
think
it
we're
I'm
really
just
not
too
talking
far
to
apart.
my cousin anymore because he voted for Trump.
Wow.
So I don't know how we got from dating diaries to.
See,
You started this.
I just-
should have known better.
all I asked was, how's it affecting the dating pool? I didn't want to know about all this
Look, I
other stuff.
told you.
You know what? It's because he brings up a lot of emotion.
Yeah,
in people.
I agree.
And
Well, I don't think it's a totally different Republican type.
Yeah.
I honestly thought in my lifetime, I thought the worst Republican I ever would have seen as a president was going to be George Bush, not senior, junior, and Trump just said, "Get out the way. Let me show you how it's really done."
That's why people love
And
them.
that's all I gotta say. I'm not gonna say. I think a lot of people were manipulated and everything. And hey, if you want to support the man,
Pendejos.
if you want to support the man, that is up to you and your own judgment and everything you want to do. Just like I support what I support and you support what you support, and we gotta respect each other's ideals.
Yes.
And if we respect each other's ideals and leave it at that, then we can just move forward.
That is so beautiful, but no.
Okay.
Oh my God.
All right. So moving on. Moving on.
So first date, would you do it?
First date. Oh,
Would you guys have sex on the first date?
Ooh.
that's a no for me.
Ooh.
Yeah.
If they're hot enough.
I don't know. Honestly, when the chemistry's so good and you guys are vibing, I mean, I'm not gonna turn
Hey,
that
the back
down.
seat.
Ooh,
the
you know-
back seat looks good.
Okay,
First
No,
date in the
turn it
back
down.
seat. No.
I've
You
done
never-
that. Oh my god, I have a story later. But
Oh,
like,
God.
okay, I've actually had this conversation with my friends, kind of sticking sort of on that aspect of like, if you date someone who's politically different, would you say if you saw someone that's so hot, absolutely, like you're like, drooling in the mouth, right? Would you? And if you find out, oh, they are either a Trump supporter or they are someone horrible, like dog shit person. if you had a chance to still screw them,
Oh shit.
would you do it?
Absolutely not. No, thank you.
I would,
I would too.
100%.
I'm not gonna lie.
I have low
Bye.
standards.
I
mean-
I don't know.
I would literally just gaslight myself. I'll be like, I'll like say if it's someone who is a hardcore anti-vax Trump person that I would just despise. I will do with them because they're so hot, have an amazing time. Be like,
okay.
I never knew. What? No way.
You didn't tell me.
You didn't tell me.
No.
Guys,
Yes, I did.
I will gaslight myself. But I'm also in my 20s.
Yeah, you're definitely hot and heavy. Let's keep that going.
I have no excuse because I'm not in my 20s and I still would
cares?
do it.
God bless. I get
I'll be
it.
like, oh
No.
well.
I will
You're
not
still
maintain
in
a
your 30s, though.
relationship.
You're your 30s.
Oh,
Like,
that's right. No
Yeah.
relationship.
It
no.
would be like I
No.
hit a dead body. Like I would just be like, that's my dirty secret
Well,
that
you
no
know
one
what?
should find out about.
You know what? I don't. Okay, so yes, I would sleep on the first date if I didn't see potential for a relationship.
Okay.
If I thought it was a relation, I'm like, I
No,
really like
Just a
this
hit it
dude.
and quit it.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Cause let me ask you this: if a girl slept with you on the first date, would you see her as a relationship potential?
I don't know. I guess it just depends on the situation. Because if we were like,
Would it change your perspective? I guess your mindset, like, oh, no.
I will think that this was just a physical thing. Because it could either go from like, oh my God,
See,
loving.
ladies, see, that's why you say no.
Yeah, but no, and I totally respect it. Like, I'm just a man whore, but like,
Hey, you're in your 20s. I get it, man. I get it. 20s,
I'm just a
yeah.
whore. I would anything that's like into her 20s to older. I'll be like,
All I gotta tell
okay.
you, people, when he comes over, my goldfish stops moving. I'm just saying.
Oh my God. No.
What about Luca? Is Luca okay?
he's fine. He's a guy, so he's safe.
I'm like a dog when they see a squirrel.
Oh,
Like, if I see someone attractive and available, I'm like,
Oh,
but
Damn.
squirrel. Hey. But
Damn.
so I don't know. Yeah, I think I already forgot. What was the question?
So the
You asked the
question.
so you were just saying something about would you still do a Trump supporter or not, someone of the opposite that you don't agree with? But you said if they were really hot enough, you would.
Yeah.
Brittany said they would. Savannah said no.
Absolutely not.
And we're waiting for Miss Raquel. Raquel.
Oh, okay. So I guess it was like a one night stand question.
Yeah, it was
right?
a one night
one night stand.
stand.
So if
With
I
someone of the
was-
opposite of your
if I
beliefs.
was younger, yes.
Okay.
But as I'm older, no, I wouldn't do
respect
it.
that.
But I would want to have like maybe a little something on the side.
Okay, that's fair.
To be fair though,
Do it.
I went to ASU, where it's basically party, mainly white people school, and
Ah.
they all look like basically from movies. If I'm being
Oh,
honest, with you,
dang.
Okay.
guys and girls. So I understand. Even like when I had like my Latina friends who would just be like, "Oh my God, he looks hot." I'm just like, fucking Ken, like basic looking guy. Like, yeah, I get it, but like, he's gonna roofie you. What are you talking about? He looks
Wow.
horrible.
Wow.
Roofie
And
you.
I mean, it's ASU. There was one place that was known for roofie. It was
Uh-oh.
horrible.
Oh,
Let's not name that location.
No, we're not.
That's not.
I'm like, oh,
I don't remember the name, so that's fantastic.
Of course not. You were roofing there.
What?
It's working, people. It's working.
But yeah, no. So I get it. It's just kind of like the generic. What like I think even going back to our last episode where we were talking about like if you're just addicted to like porn. I think if you were like, oh, you see these hot body people on porn, and then they're like in front of you. If you were just like, I'll always fuck you since middle school, and they so happen to be a Trump supporter, you probably are just gonna be like,
Yeah.
no, I'm gonna let my dream come true,
That's
and
right.
then just ignore it.
How
think
are
that's
you
how I-
still turned on after that? I'm.
Because
you know what? I would be like, shh, don't
okay,
talk.
you want to know why?
No,
All right,
no.
you want to hear something
like,
that
shh,
I'm
don't need to know.
working on
Okay.
as a person?
Let's hear.
I don't know why horrible people. I like even if you're like a little dirt. I'm getting better. Cheater. I'm just like, damn. Why am I attracted to you now? I don't know what's wrong with me.
I so want you.
Self sabotage.
Yeah, I'm working on. I realize there's something I really don't like, but yeah. Oh, but yeah.
Self sabotage. Okay, I got
on
you.
that, bro.
course,
But
yeah.
the
Awkward.
answer's still
Everyone
no.
judge me.
I'm shut down.
Well,
now.
I think as we
respect
get
that.
older, we do change our perspectives and how we think and everything. Personally, I'm in my 50s, so I'm not. I'm looking for quality, not quantity.
See,
Hello.
You see what you have that I lack is self-respect. So
Well, I think
think
Is
that-
that the difference
I
between
think-
would you do this?
because I think if I was just like, I won't date someone who just murdered a child. Like, I won't do that. Like, I think my brain was just like, yeah, but she's a 10.
Oh my god.
She didn't go to jail. It must be fine.
Oh man. Oh my gosh, the justifications.
Yeah.
It's listen. You know what's actually no? I'll change my answer slightly. I think if I was, this is gonna make me sound more of a whore. If I was consecutively
You're showing
actually
your age.
dating and everything was working out, or if I was just like with someone who is respectful and pretty great, I'll just be like, no, fuck that. I will not be with someone that's like that. So I think it's probably just desperation. Let's go with that.
Yeah.
Desperation and lack of self-respect.
Wow. Okay. So the more desperate you are, the more likely you are to
Very true.
You're like you got fungus there, but fuck it, it's been 2 years.
Oh no way.
so there's a
I'm not
alleged
there yet.
little test that you can do to women supposedly.
Oh, tell us.
The-
What?
they say what you're supposed to do is get a lemon and squirt it down there, and if it burns, then you know to stay out.
What? But why
but
would
like,
hey?
that is terrible advice.
I don't-
Whoever
I'm
gave
just-
you that.
I think it'll-
That-
I think it'll
it's a
burn no
myth.
matter what.
It's
That's a
myth.
joke.
If someone squeezed a lemon inside my pee hole, I'm fucked. It's over.
I'm just saying that's what hey, it's out there.
Kill me.
It's out
Look-
there.
Have you gotten soap inside your penis hole? That's
No,
like the worst.
no.
You haven't?
I
Oh
have.
my god.
I don't.
You have.
Oh
It's
my-
the worst. You pee, it feels like you got knives in it.
Oh.
Like,
Are you sure that's not an
As he
STD?
described gonorrhea.
It feels like an STD, but it's not.
All
Are you
right.
sure?
Yeah, trust me.
Do we have medical
It's so
paperwork?
lonely.
I'm just concerned he said that about soap. Now,
I
I have so
know.
many other questions as a woman.
Go ahead.
All right.
Is
So
that real? Is that a thing?
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, we are coming to the end of this episode, and we'll continue this conversation in the next one, and the next one coming up next week. Stay tuned.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're going to be a little crazy. We're going to do a couple different things here and there. So before we end the show, we just want to give a couple shout outs to a couple cities out there that are listening to us, and we want to say thank you and we love you. Phoenix, Arizona, you're out there. Thank you for listening.
The sun.
Tolleson, Arizona, Los
you.
Angeles, California,
Give me some more, baby.
Atlanta, Georgia,
Woohoo.
Ashburn, Virginia, Paris, Paris,
Bye.
What-
Wee, wee,
wee, wee. Windsor,
Wee, wee.
Ontario, what's up, Canada?
What up?
And
Hey.
then Grand Rapids, Michigan,
Oh, we love your lakes.
Birmingham, UK.
Thank you,
UK's in
UK.
the house.
I love Ted Lasso.
Shout out England.
To my amigos en Santo Domingo Nacional, gracias por
Buenos
escuchar.
tardes.
Sexy people.
Caliente.
For Stony Plain, Alberta, Canada.
How you doing?
How you doing, eh?
Alberta.
And then we got Nagoya, Aichi.
Oh,
What accent that
I
is.
cheat you. Got you.
And Washington, Virginia, Perth, Australia, Chicago, Illinois,
Go ahead.
Charlotte, North Carolina, Avondale, Arizona, Glendale,
Where's Virginia?
Glendale,
Ooh.
California,
Love you.
Fort de France, Martinique. Thank you.
Oh.
Thank you.
I need you
Para
guys.
mis amigos en Panama City, gracias.
Panama.
And to all y'all in Brooklyn, shout out to you.
What up?
Yo, how's it going in there?
Forget about it. Norwich, Norfolk. Thank you for listening. Spring, Texas, Honolulu, Hawaii, Kansas
Ooh.
City, Missouri,
Aloha.
Sacramento, California, Denver, Colorado, New York, Peoria,
Oh,
Arizona,
Big Apple.
Edmonton, Alberta, Cape Town. What up?
Cape Town.
Wow, that's impressive. Ah.
Hayward,
need you-
California, Espo, Usima,
Oh.
Omaha, Nebraska.
Wait,
Where you at?
reading them all.
Howdy. We
Wow.
love ya.
Impressive.
Chelsea, Massachusetts, Daly City, California,
Chelsea.
Auckland. What up? Love you.
The
I need you
home
guys-
of Tupac.
I need you guys to
Auckland
know.
is not the home of Tupac.
I thought he was raised in Oakland.
Auckland.
Oh, wow.
Tupac is actually from Alaska. Get it right.
And
That's
on
New
that
Zealand,
note-
people. That's New Zealand.
On
Shout
that
out to my
note-
Kiwis out there. Love you.
love you, Kiwis.
I need you guys to know this is how my ADHD feels all the time. Just a bunch of voices going on. I feel right at home.
So
Right at
thank you
home.
all for listening so much. We appreciate
Oh,
you.
man.
Please drop a like, listen and subscribe, and send us a message on the link. Thank you. Good night, and we love you.
Ooh, let's get ready to
Good night.
rumble.